Jesus, would you watch us? Would you watch us to waste like this? Would you allow a generation perish? How has the mighty fallen? Great weapons of war perish. Tell it not in Gath, let it not be heard on the streets of Askelon. Lest the daughters of the Philistines rejoice and the uncircumcised exult. How has the mighty fallen? Great weapons of war perished. How has the mighty fallen? Deliverers, they have become victims. Saviors have become captives. How has the mighty fallen? Great weapons of war perished. Watchmen, watchmen, they have been caged, trapped with chains. Where are the weapons of God? How has the mighty fallen? The intervention of God over several families, wasting away. How has the mighty fallen? Listen. Listen. The challenge is that we can continue to tell ourselves that with time things will change. We can continue to tell ourselves that with time I will manifest in my true potential. We can continue to tell ourselves that a season will come when everything God intended for me to be, I will step into it. Generations and generations again and again told themselves that until they reached the grave, and they never manifested in their true potential. The tragedy that I see it is that lifestyle that you are touching something, you are doing something, but you are not what God intended. So although men are clapping for you, you did not burn bright. You were not your full potential. You are not your true capacity. So you might be praying. Two people in the family might be calling you pastor, but God did not intend for anybody to call you pastor. God intended for you to be the light of a territory. You interpret two people's dream. They say, Kai, there is a grace on. It is not about them. God wanted you to become a wall that will resist the inferno of darkness. That because of you, inside that state, a whole Kaduna state is secured because of one man's priesthood. And the day you die, hell will celebrate, heaven will rejoice, because both realms acknowledge your life. People die and nobody know they died. Right. My life will not be a waste. And I refuse to live for myself. I refuse to live selfishly. If they draw you to live for yourself, you will be measured into time. All of the things you do will be swallowed up. So many affliction, so many wickedness, and yet the intervention of God. They were identified, isolated, put under lock and key. Satan is giving some of you unusual attention, and you know every day he is on your case. There is a program around your life that they cannot afford for you to be consistent with God about, because they leave you for 2 weeks, something will break out. There is a treasure they already know. Hey, they know what is in everybody. It's not. beauty of Nigeria has been slain upon high places. How has the mighty fallen? The tears of many generations brought you forth. The cry of many people was the seed of your arrival. Now you showed up like a person who has misplaced their priority. You are now running over things that are not in tandem with the program of God for your life. And the people who have given you this objective are watching in silence from the kingdom above. And they are saying, how comes you have not found out that the reason for these tears is because you have not risen? I continue to understand these things as the years go by, that the intervention of God to the affliction of any people is a man. Consistent with the covenants of old is a man. The question I'm asking is, you are already on ground, you are already alive, you are already in that family, yet there is no man that can dry their tears, because darkness has mastered you. They've observed your trend. They know that your spiritual lifespan is only 2 weeks. You can jump, but they can measure your spiritual consistency into 2 weeks, and it will take consistency to touch your ordination. I refuse to live for myself.